Oh, what did I
Hey,
do
what's up,
again?
people? What's up, people? We are live again with the Liberian Entertainment Forum, and today we have a great topic today. So, people watching, all you have to do is to share the video, and we have an important question to ask today, and this show about to go down. Let me start sharing first, yeah, before I start making. Let me see if I can start sharing because it's about to go down. I want to know. Let me see if I can share first, then I can give the topic. Share to my Victor Jones page. Yeah, so everybody start coming on now. All right. Our topic here, Masonic, is that do we know of any successful Liberian entertainer? It can be music, comedian, uh, filmmaker, maybe a DJ or entertainment in general, entertainer in general, Liberian entertainer in general. So first of all, introduce yourself. So let's start. Let's talk about this.
Okay, my name is Mizonic. I'm here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm an international artist, songwriter, and producer. And thank you so much again, Victor, for having me on this show to give my ideas and to learn from whoever is going to be stating anything on here. That's a very nice topic. I'll let you. Do you want me to answer now, or you want to
Yeah.
introduce
So
yourself?
let me go over the question again. Even those of you that are watching, we want you. Participate into this forum tonight. We would like to know if we have a Liberian entertainer very successful uh, filmmaker, comedian, singer, gospel, you know. So we really want to know if we have someone like that in our community, Liberian community, whether someone has been successful from entertainment. So it's up to you, my brother.
Okay, so I mean this is kind of like a broad question, but I still it's still direct. It's still a direct question.
Mm-hmm.
I get what I'm taking from it is, are there any Liberian entertainers that are solely living on entertainment?
Yes.
Are they live their whole life they're living on entertainment? Now, whether they use their money to start other business, that's different. But are they living on entertainment? And I would say yes. I would
Okay.
name a few. I would name a few that I know personally that's living on entertainment. So I know MC Cairo, as we all know, she came from the slums. I think she grew up in Nukutown or somewhere like that.
Mm-hmm.
But she's actually living on entertainment. Now, when it comes to the accumulation of the funds, if you want to calculate money that she's getting all year round,
Mm-hmm.
we really wouldn't know how much that figure will come up to. However, she's been able to tour. She's been able to even come to the US one or two times on a tour. She's been able to travel to Sierra Leone and some different countries and tour. And we see that music is really what she does for a living. A lot of us in the US, we do music, but unfortunately, we haven't transitioned to where music is paying our bills. So we have to do other things. But for MC Cairo, I know she lays on music. I'll say she's the number one. Number two is Panto.
Mm-hmm.
They could either go one and two, really. Panto is living on music. Now, again, whether he has businesses on the side, because if you're a smart person, not every day you'll go do show. You know, not every day you will sell T-shirts. You know, not every day you
Mhm.
will sell CDs. But if you're a business person, you'll take some of that money and reinvest it in other businesses. For instance, like a store, like a shop business. The shop business will bring you money every day. But once
Mhm.
you took that money from doing a show to open a shop, that's success. You understand what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
Ponto is another person who's living on music. Like he actually used his music. He's been here 2 or 3 times to tour. His first his very first tour was very successful. The second one was okay. I don't know about the third one, but he's been here. He's traveled to Australia. He's been to several places off of music. Eric Giso used to be the same way, but now Eric Giso is in Australia, and Eric Giso, we don't know if he's just solely depending on music. There are all other artists like PCK and El Frankie. El Frankie is here in the States. I know they gotta be like they probably gonna be surprised. I know all these people names and history and this. I'm a student of music too. I love music, so
Mhm.
I studied the game. But El Frankie is here. I don't know if El Frankie is dependent on music. When you come to America, it's a whole different ball game. You have to get in the workforce to make a living here first. But PCK is still going to Australia and different places and touring off his music. Bucket Raw is another artist. Bucket Raw, I don't know what's going on with him now, but I know he used music as his main vehicle for survival. Like he's living off his music. Now again, whether he has other businesses that's supporting it, I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to add that. And what do you think? What do you think?
Uh, when you say people in Liberia, those are you name most of them in Liberia that's successful. When it's living on music, are they successful? Or and number one, Liberia, there's no job actually. Like what we do here. So when we say people surviving on music in Liberia, uh, you might be saying the truth, but most of them they don't have a job like a regular 9 to 5. I mean, or 7 to 3 or something like that. So I don't know whether that means successful. That means you are successful because um, I don't know whether they get enough money. Because when you say so, they are, so what I, that way I got confused at because
Okay, so what I would say is
uh
this:
huh.
success is really how you measure it.
Hmm.
Like your level of looking at me as a successful person is different than my level of looking at success. You
Hmm.
understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I may feel like I'm successful in the sense that I plan a project, I release the project, I get funds from the project, I make money. It might not be substantial enough to fund my life,
Hmm.
but I may be looking at myself as successful. You, on the other hand, might say he's not successful with music because he's not living off his music. So again, when it comes to success, it depends on the individual themselves, how they look at what success is. Now, I'm pretty sure some of them will want to make more money. Nobody will want to just make mediocre money. Come on now. So they may want to make more money, but they may be fortunate to be able to make $1,000 a month, 5,000 a month, 2,000 a month. Some people making 750 a month. Some people making 500 a month. But all those different amounts that I just listed, if someone is making $1,000 a month, right? They
Hmm.
got an apartment in Liberia or they got their own house. They got their own house and they're making $1,000 every month. That person is definitely feeling a level of success because you got your own house, you're making 1,000, you got people employed, and back home, you're gonna hire a maid, you're gonna hire a watchman, you're gonna hire someone who will wash the clothes, So if they could pay all those people, and they got a decent home, They're able to send their kids to school. They're able to have a car. They are successful to a certain extent. Now, when you're talking about being rich, like financially rich and stable, you know, that's a different level of success.
Yeah, but listen, if I call MC Carrier now or call Pantoya right now,
Right.
they will not call it successful. I mean, it's a success. No, they need more than that because
No, but
most
you
of the
can't
money they
you
make in Liberia is like a peanut money.
Victor, you can't say that because you don't know their pockets. You're gonna have to let them say that. You're gonna have to let them tell you, um, I'm successful, or I feel like I'm not where I'm at yet, but God has been blessed. Some You gotta remember, some of these artists actually have endorsements. They are brand ambassadors, right?
Mm.
So if you're a brand ambassador, that means you get to do commercials for that particular brand. Like you could be like, some of them are brand ambassadors for like 4 or 5 different business. MC Kara is on billboards in Liberia. Same thing with most of those artists are on billboards. So if you're a brand ambassador, let's say you're a brand ambassador for Cellcom,
Mm-hmm.
you you Cellcom is gonna have to give you a budget every single month as a brand ambassador. Whether to cut the money for 6 months or cut it every single month or cut it for one time in a year, they're
Mm.
gonna have to give you something substantial. MC Cairo is a brand ambassador for a lot of different things, or she's always doing commercials. When you're doing commercials like that, you getting money on a monthly basis, or at least you getting nice checks to keep you going.
But do they? Because when we was talking about success, do they
Right,
have like because when somebody is successful,
right.
they have a lot of things that you're gonna look at, not just
Mm.
having $800 a month, $900 a month that being a success. Do they have like home to prove? Do they drive a nice car? Do they have businesses going? That's what we call success, but not like
Yeah,
having 800 a month, 900 a month, for a show or somebody give it to you. That's called success.
Victor, I hear what you're saying, and what you're saying is valid. I'm not saying it's not. It's a valid, very valid point. However, you got
Mhm.
every individual is not the same. Some people are good with flaunting things. They want to show off everything they have.
That's not
Some
being shown
people
off.
no. I'm just telling
Oh
you.
yeah, some people. Okay.
Some people will show off every single thing they have.
Mm-hmm.
Some people will have businesses and things you will not even know is their business unless they tell you this is my business. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Some people will have big time businesses. You're not gonna know anything about it, or they are a big time investor, like secret. How to call it? Yeah, secret investor. They invested in a business. They told their partner, look, I don't want my name all over the place. I want my name to be a silent investor.
Mm-hmm.
So when you talk about success, some people will tell you what they have. They will declare their assets. Some people will. Now, they're not politicians, so they don't have to declare assets. Most politicians, especially if you're trying to be a president, you have to declare your assets. So it's kind of hard to tell, and it's easy for you to just say, oh man, ain't Liberia, ain't got money, they're not successful," because some people are quiet, you're not gonna know what they have. But that doesn't mean they're not successful, and it's a strategy too, because as an artist, if you flaunt too much and tell people everything you have, what makes you think that people will always want to book you? Some people will be like, I'm not booking that man. He always bragging and telling everything he got. But the one who always working hard, you don't know what they have in the background, and they're always doing shows. How do you know what's in their bank account?
Because one of the success, one of the successes we're talking about, like in
Hmm.
fact, sometimes they come on Facebook, go live, begging people
Okay.
to go to that show. They don't come up. People don't pay
Oh,
them the
okay.
right money,
Right.
and a lot of things goes on because, like when you look at Flavor, you know he's successful. Really, you can see it. You look at P Square, you can know already where they are. You don't even gotta ask questions. That's the kind of person we're talking about. But if you name me
Okay.
all the people in Liberia that they are successful, and when I, like I said, if I call back to the I say, I beg you. Although my music is banging, but not what
Hmm.
they call success, because when you say successful, you have to have this one, and that one, and people see straight. There's a respect right away because the guy they
Okay.
stay hustling, and we can see
Okay.
the hustle. Coming to America, do 2 to 5 show, and you right back again. They are successful in traveling, maybe, but
Right.
when it says success, somebody is successful, you can tell when you see them.
Right. Okay. I agree with you on that point. That general success,
Hmm.
where basically you could go on Google and type the person name and you see
Thank you.
millions of dollars pop up for this person. But I'm trying to tell you, there are some people who are successful, Victor, and they don't want people to know.
No, you keep saying some people. We are saying Liberian entertainer. Liberian entertainer is very successful. You can be in America, you can be in Liberia, wherever. So, media we just
No.
say Liberia,
Okay.
Liberia, but we're talking about
Okay.
Liberian
Oh,
entertainment.
in a general sense, I don't
Yeah.
think there's any Liberian entertainers that are successful on the level of most popular Nigerian or African artists, because most popular Nigerian or different African artists, their level of success, even Ghanaian artists, most of them are in the millions already. By the time you type their name in Google, it shows this person is worth this amount, this person has this amount of albums, this person has sold this amount of records. Everything is there for you to see. So if you're talking about that level of success, then I would say no.
But
But if you
that's what I was aiming at.
Yeah, if you're talking about that level of success, I would say no. However, if you're talking about a level of success where they're able to make a decent living every month, pay their bills, they got a decent home, they got a car or cars, they got businesses on the side, there are artists that are doing that. So, just
You
to
said there are artists that are doing that.
Yes, there are artists that got businesses on the side. They got cars. They may have houses or a house. They have that, but they're not
Do we,
at the
like I said, do we have anybody we can point out that's very successful? That's what I'm saying.
not,
But
but not,
you
but
keep
that's
reading
why.
just some. Do you gotta call names here? Those are
But
very
but that's
successful.
but that's what I'm saying when it comes to the level of international artist success, like Nigerian, Ghanaian artists or some African artists. No, no, we don't. Liberians don't have that. However, there are people who are living on music full time who are
Mhm.
able to pay their bills. They got decent apartment or decent house. They're living off of music, basically. Is it clearer now?
Yeah, because we keep going around the table. Uh,
Hmm.
and when we're talking about success, you don't gotta ask no question. You can see it right away when someone's real successful. So really,
Hmm.
Liberian artists being successful, most of them can pay their rent on time
Right.
from various shows in team. But well, when a Liberian artist bounce one time and say, "Yes, this is our boy. He got it like that."
We don't have.
I'm
We
still
don't have.
looking.
Yeah, we don't have it yet. We don't have it yet. No.
Yeah, because we need to have it. But but in America,
Right.
you've been talking about bike Liberia. So how about in America? Do you have any successful Liberian artist or entertainer in the United States?
I mean, in the U.S., when it comes to living off music,
And let's say in the diaspora, wherever Europe, wherever that you
Europe,
know.
Europe, everywhere, living off your music, no. Big capital N-O. Big cap. No, the thing is, I would say this.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you're making money off business, that's different. That's different. Your job, some people working 2, 3 jobs in America, yeah, they get a bunch of money in their account, but they can't even sleep in their own house.
Mm.
That's different. You know what I mean? But when it comes to living off music, we don't have that. I don't.
How Detroit living on music? I don't think Detroit work. I think Flex doesn't work. The two people they don't work.
listen, 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 man. So D12, you can't say that. D12 has a wife who is a nurse.
No,
You know
the divorce. You be on time.
what?
Ever since
No, no, the girl. No, 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 no. I'm talking about the girl he's with now, not the one for not the Ethiopian girl. Are you
you
talking about?
lost.
Oh, I lost him, man. I'm sorry.
He's not married right now.
Oh, he's not.
No,
I didn't know that. You see, I did not know that, bro. I
so you're
did
not
not know that.
following.
Now bruh. But the thing is, the man was there with his wife in Dominican Republic, so
You
that's
won't be
not the same.
there. That different
Oh
story.
Lord.
Don't bring a noise here.
Oh, all right, all right. I,
Detroit is living off his music. Flex is living off his music because both of them don't work, and they got businesses running. Especially, I've seen Flex businesses. I have been to him, been to his house. I see he got some businesses running. And
okay,
Detroit,
but
I mean, Detroit, how about Detroit is not working? So he
the
lived off of his
question,
music.
the
Hmm.
question you asked first
Hmm.
was are they living directly off their music? Now, if you somebody loan you money, you go open studio, or you got money from your parents, you open a studio. That's not the same thing. That's not
But
living.
there are somebody borrow money. I didn't say so.
No, 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 no. I'm just giving an example. Like if he got money from family, he got a loan, and he opened a recording studio. Or even me, I'll use me as an example.
Hmm.
I got a recording studio. I put out albums. I have a technology business. You know what I'm saying? I make money from that. I have a throne chair business. I make money from that. But I still don't consider myself successful when it comes to living off music money. You
Hmm.
understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like you put out records, your records generating thousands to millions of dollars, and you living off of that. I wouldn't consider myself successful in that sense. So is all the artists you listed plus more. You know, like they have to do different things. Now, in all respect, if let's say D12, right? He made he made a good chunk of change. Like he made 20, 30,000 from his music. He took that money, reinvested in other businesses, right? And those
Hmm.
businesses are making him successful. Then in that case, I could say he is seeing a level of success from music, but it's not continuous because the other money is coming from something else. You got
We
it?
don't care where the money comes from, but as long as he's living from his music and he's not working, I mean, then he's successful.
He's living from his music.
Off his money, yeah, off his music. Because if somebody wouldn't go to work and pay his rent and everything, so what do you think?
Man,
He don't do nine
I
to five or either 7 to 3. No, dude gotta stay home. I've been a flex out so many times. Every money he got from his music, he put into businesses, and I can't name it here because it's not my
right,
business. I've seen a lot of businesses that he running, and Detroit also live off his music. I don't know what else he does, but he live
right,
off his
right.
music. He doesn't go to 9 to 5
So
job.
so so you're saying it doesn't matter once they reinvest the money,
Hmm.
they're living off. Yeah, if you look at it that way, then yeah, they could say they are successful. Yes.
Yeah,
If you look at it, and that's why I was trying to tell you earlier, like an artist back home who collects money from shows and stuff, and they go reinvest it in Texas and different business, they are successful. You can't say they're
yeah, but
not.
I said name one that I think that's successful in Liberia that what we're talking about the living because they don't even have a job in Liberia in the first place. But to see
Right,
where everybody had 9 to 5 or 7 to 3, then
right,
before the person stopped working in Liberia and just doing music, that's what I'm talking about. But they don't have even job in Liberia like that. So I don't know what it calls success and successful people in Liberia are an entertainer.
right. I mean, you got a point there, bro. I mean, you got a point, but I'm just
Because we
saying,
got something got their ball, we have Danes then they were heading
yeah,
the thing, but I don't know whether when it's just successful, whether they are, whether they
right,
got homes,
right.
they
Like we,
they
like
not
your
hustle.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
your point is valid. Like, where we don't know what they have, we don't
Thank
know.
you.
You know, over here we know what some of the guys got. You know what I mean? Like, they might have their own homes, they got businesses going on. That's a big difference. So,
That's right.
yeah, Liberia is a different ball game, man.
Yeah, so it's difficult to know a Liberian entertainer because
Back
everybody
home.
and one thing when we are
Hmm.
back home, people think when you we used to think the sing of my side, when you can sing and you go to America, your problem solved.
I'm telling
But now
you.
when you get here,
Mhm.
you are just starting because you got to pay bills.
Oh, you just starting. You just
Yes.
starting, and it's sad too. I will give you one scenario. You're
Mm-hmm.
just starting, and if you come here at a much older age, your life is even harder. Why
Mm-hmm.
is your life harder? Because you're not used to working like the way how the people can work here.
Mm-hmm.
You go on job, you stand out on job begging groceries for 8 hours.
Your 8 hours, your
Within
8 hours.
within 3 hours, you like, damn, but what kind of thing is this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
I'm telling
difficult.
you, imagine people who just coming here. The first jobs you would get would be like the big grocery store, gas station, and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta stand up on your feet for 8 hours. Some people got 16 hours job standing on your feet in the warehouse. When my man, I'll give you one example. And this was like a while back. I was here for
Mm-hmm.
maybe 3 years. 3 years. 19, yeah, 2 years. I came 97,
Mm-hmm.
1999. I
Mm-hmm.
went to work in a factory, and the factory, they make chillers, the big air conditioners for high-rise buildings and big buildings.
Mm-hmm.
And those chillers, each one of them have several pipes. You got to put pipe in it, and the pipes are very long, maybe like more than 10 feet pipe. You got to
Mm-hmm.
put it in the chiller, and you got to be doing your hand like that. Tell it,
Wow.
my man, the thing I'm telling you, the first day I did that thing, imagine 50 pipes you got to fill up with tubes like that all day. The first day, my wrist was so messed up, and Victor, I
Mm.
had to put bandage on my wrist like more than 10 times, both
Jeez.
wrists. That's the only way I could do that work. You got to wear gloves, you got to have a bandage on your wrist. And at some point, I said I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it, brother. My hand was swelling up from
Mm.
that thing. Standing on your feet, putting the pipes in chillers. So that's just one example. Most people can't do. They go sit down in a warehouse. They can't make it. So, and that's why a lot of people end up doing different stuff like group homes, where they can at least sit down on a job. Some people can, if they're in school, they can do that late school work on a job. They can sleep on a job. When the manager they come in, they start waking each other up. Yeah. So America is different, man.
Yeah. Because when you come here, I think your dream can hardly. I think it can really die some kind of form.
Oh yeah.
Because
That's why,
when we're back home, you go to America. Oh, yeah, everything's okay. You are you can sing. You go to America. And do you know how many singers in the country?
man, I'm telling you, that's why people in Liberia seriously, and this is not only for artists. People in Liberia have to respect most of us who are in the diaspora working hard. When you
Mm-hmm.
work hard and send people money and they don't appreciate that, it can really hurt your heart because they don't know what you have to go through to get that money to send it to them. You gotta work. Oh yeah, you got some people you sending $50. Look at man, he look at me and give me $50. They don't know you gotta stand on your feet
Mm-hmm.
sometimes for more than 3, 4 hours just to get our money.
They
You
can say
understand?
little thing. You say me.
Yeah, you send $100. Wait a minute, just sending me $100 for. Well, I load that just $100, man. I had to work for that money, my brother. I had to work for it. It ain't just fall off the tree. Over here is a different ball game. So I just really want us to pass this message on to
Mm-hmm.
our people. We love you with our whole heart. That's why we still support you back there. But please, when you get our support, Even if that once in a while you say, let me go to the African store and buy sandal and send it for my brother or sister, or let me buy the nice African shirt and send it for my brother or sister that's consistently sending me money, you'll do it sometimes too. Even if that just to call and just say, hey, I'm just calling to see how you doing. Is everything okay with you? You know, you're not calling to ask me for money. You're just calling to check on me. You'll do that because life in these countries, these Western countries, is not easy, man. It's hard, and people don't think it's hard. They just think it's easy, and that's why I gotta respect even the artists or people who in entertainment. When we on this side and we in entertainment, we have to work. We have to wake up in the morning, go to work. Some of us got 2 jobs. Some of us got 3 jobs. Then on the weekend, when we finally get free time, when we muscle up some energy, then we go step in studio to record for y'all
Mm-hmm.
to enjoy.
Then
We
your
go
children disturbing at the same time.
then when we drop our video and thing, y'all don't share it. Y'all don't share the video. Y'all don't share the song. Y'all don't share nothing. Y'all don't y'all criticize. Y'all say, oh look at it, man. Yeah, he think he better than us down here. He got dope videos. That no, but we working hard. We working hard. We're going to regular work, 8 hours, some 16 hours, taking our saving that we should be putting on our family plate, or taking our family to vacation. We take that saving and reinvest and put Liberia name on top. Victor, I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, even for me, I've spent the press release now. It's not cheap. I will take my time, write press release, and pay money to put it in U.S. media just so people can see Liberian music videos, you know, top 100 Liberian. I don't do it like I was doing before, but I have the evidence. If you guys go to my website now, you will see several press releases that I put in the U.S. press, and I spend my own money. Sometimes 150, my man, 250. You know what kind of money there? You when you're doing it, you're scratching your head like, how am I supposed to regenerate this? You understand what I'm saying? How
Mm-hmm.
am I gonna regenerate this if I put, for instance, I put my homeboy Tuki name, but Tuki has sponsored some of what I've done financially, so I will give him the praise for that. So, but I'm just saying, recouping the loss. How am I gonna recoup that money back? Even though he sponsors something, I spend more money to promote the Liberian name, because when the people go watch it, they don't only watch Tuki video. They see Tuki, the top 10 videos and the top 100 music videos. They see
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah, so it's like when we reinvest like that, people got to start appreciating what we're doing.
That's
They should
right.
not just look at us like they mean, like even you. I will give you as an example. You sit down, you try your best, put Liberian music videos on your platform, Facebook, flagging you left and right.
They tell you.
Copyright, copyright, copyright. They even want to shut your channel down just because you promoting other people's music, but you really promoting the country. When we do these things and put Liberia, we're not just promoting us, we're promoting the name of the country.
Yeah.
So when a white man see it, like, you want to tell me this is Liberian music? You want to tell me these guys are from Liberia? I gotta go take a look. I gotta go visit Liberia. And you made an impression on another person who's going to your country, and it was all inspired by you. But people sit down in Liberia and criticize you. The DJs don't want to play your music. They don't even know
They
your
asking for
struggle.
data all day.
You get them money set. They will eat the money. My man, I don't catch some of the men in this thing. You get them mad. You know what? You get them mad. They will eat your mad. But this is what they will do. They will go
Mm-hmm.
in the studio and pretend that they on air, but they
Mm-hmm.
just recording that video. They just, oh, then some of them will have a slip of tongue and, that's my favorite song yet. Then next thing you know, then they click it and be like, you be like, but look, this man is not even on the air. What is he doing? He's not even on the air. But you know what? At the end of the day, we get, for me, I'm a very smart businessman. They
Mm-hmm.
give me those videos. I still find ways to monetize it. I put it on all my channels. I put it on YouTube, and people get to see Liberian music still. So that's why I need the video evidence. You know what I mean? But yeah, at the end of the day, man, the dudes in Ghana are different. Ghana, Even now, Hot FM, some of the guys they sending me the live link. So if they play my music,
Oh
they
yeah,
tell
they do
me,
the same to me too.
yeah, they tell me 30 minutes. Please listen in 30 minutes. Your music will be playing. They send me the live link. So
Hmm.
that one I can't tell you, my man, you play my song. You send me the live link, I listen to it. But all the other one and who still doing that Fiabomo video thing just to get a little more out of your pocket, my man. I just use it just to promote the thing, man. Yeah.
And the thing is, when as soon you call them, the people in Nigerian music and thing, they don't ask for data. As soon you call them from bro, no data. I don't want data can do anything.
Yeah. Yeah,
They
I
don't have
need
data they can
data.
put in the radio before they can play. Oh.
That I mean that's the easiest way for them to get money from you. When they say they don't have data, they're not gonna blog your work if they ain't got data. They're using their phone, so they wanna, get data
I
from
said
you.
down to a regular party DJ in Liberia. He heard my
Right,
song. Oh man, son, now man send the song to me.
right.
So I was happy I sent it to him. He keep having
Oh,
man no data. What data gotta do
uh,
with playing you are DJ?
yeah.
What
But they will play,
all the poor music you
but
play, did you get data?
yeah, they will play the Nigerian, Ghanaian, everybody else on free. They don't
Mm-hmm.
know them from anywhere. But yeah, those are things we have to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Because you hear, or if you know you hear a good song, like Victor, like this song is still making money for me. Fun Get
Mm-hmm.
Never Suffer. I don't know if you
Mm-hmm.
heard Fun Get Never Suffer. You
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
it?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
The one with me, 2K, and Yakonde.
Yeah.
I mean, other songs too, Independent Woman, but that song is still making money. From the time I put that song out, I got radio stations in America, yeah. When I look at my radio report, when I look at my Spotify, I'll be like, wow, this song is magic. My
Mm-hmm.
man, I've promoted a song in Jamaica to Jamaican promoter, different places. That song is one of the songs, even that level is good too, but that song is one of the songs that always making. That's why they say when you take your time and make hit song, the hit song will last forever.
Yeah.
I don't care. To Liberian people, it might be old. You know what I mean? But to the rest of the world, and we too, as artists, we gotta stop just being focused on the Liberian market,
Mm-hmm.
because as Africans, we got 1.4 billion people, man. Come on, 1.4 between 1.4 to 1.6 billion people in the whole of Africa. That's your market right there. Why are you only stopping to 5 million people, Victor? You understand what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
the reason why you see some of us reinvesting, trying to travel to places like Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, taking the risk, leaving our families behind, going to so many countries. You never know what may happen to you, but we do it for the love, and we do it so we can expand. So it's not just stuck in the community, the Liberian community will not make us rich. Let me just tell you straight up. So if
Straight
we
to the
if we
point.
keep on if you it will not make us rich. If you keep depending on the Liberian community to get rich, you will be inside for a long time. You gotta branch out. And you know what? The good thing about what the Nigerians and Ghanaians and most of these South Africans have done to Afrobeat is now you don't have to sell the thing. You
Mm-hmm.
don't have you go to any white person or any black American, they know what Afrobeat is.
Oh yeah, they get it by
What
force.
what why you going to oversell
That
yourself when
there's an American guy
yeah.
in Long Island. He took one of
Mm-hmm.
my short video and he dropped it on his YouTube channel. He said, "Oh, I got an African brother or an Afro beat artist from Liberia. They got
Right.
put on his channel within 4 hours. Man, I got 800 views. He said, Victor,
Look
just
at
4 hours, I got 800 views. And I put
I'm telling you.
my friend Victor, an Afro beat singer from Africa. That all they saw it. They won't click the Afro beat and get it sound.
That's it. You
In
don't
4 hours,
have it.
man had 8,000 viewers.
Victor,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I never told you, but like I performed at Wastecase show. It was like 5,000 people in DC.
Mm-hmm.
I took Tuki there. Me and Tuki went and performed. We
Mm-hmm.
did Fang and Nelson, we did that level, we did another song. I'm just saying this to you. At this point in time, and this was like 2018 or something. We
Mm-hmm.
don't have to oversell Afrobeat. If Afrobeat show coming to Charlotte, Afrobeat artists like myself, it should be easy to get on those shows. Like even yourself,
Mm-hmm.
it should be easy. Sometimes the promoter will want to jack you for money, but right now Afrobeat is not something you gotta oversell. You can get some, and our our people, we let Nigerian people, we let Ghanaians, we let foreigners
Mm-hmm.
basically. You grab some Nigerian picking and you grab Ghanaian picking and you put one or two Liberians in the mix, Sierra Leone. You put us on a show. You put on a show in Charlotte or most of these cities. The people will come. The people will come there. So I'm just saying it's not an overselling thing we gotta do anymore. It's not.
Yeah, one thing when you do
Hmm.
this, what's the thing? Well, when you having a show, you go on Facebook and you, what's the thing you do? You pay that money, and it's just
No,
everybody like, inshallah. I don't know why do people do that.
what you saying? Why as it is as in is a bad thing or good
No,
thing?
no, no. Like for instance, right? Tasha Carr, she's a gospel singer. She coming to Charlotte.
Right.
I don't know what they can do. And yeah, appear everybody page in Charlotte.
I'm surprised you don't do advertising on Facebook
No, I
before.
haven't done that yet.
My man, I'm more than $2,000 in since I've been advertising on Facebook, like spending.
Yeah, you gotta show me how to do that because when the people come here from New York, it can show it on on my page. I said, but how come people come to Charlotte? Gotta help me do that.
It's called Facebook ads, and I do it on Instagram. I do it on Facebook.
Okay.
I've even tried it on TikTok. I've done it on YouTube. Now YouTube, I make more money from YouTube from my content being on there. But
Hmm.
Facebook, I use Facebook numbers to advertise anything I'm doing. Like for instance, my new song "Suburbs or Ghettos." When the girls dance, they send me those videos. I put a little bit of edit into it. I advertise it on Facebook. Victor, I get more than 37,000 views and clicks. I get clicks straight to the song. So even though they're watching it, when they like it, they click it, it goes straight to the song on Apple Music. And that's how I advertise most of my work. It's
I
easy.
one of my
Uh-huh.
videos,
Right.
I did I at the time favor wasn't paying me. When I dropped that
Right.
video, I wanted to put it up. I checked the video just 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
33.7 million stream.
Really?
Yes, on Facebook. It just popped up day before yesterday. I click on it and I wanted to put it up, but then I don't get paid. So what I need to put it up? Then that video what I did where I'm calling the girl upstairs, like
Right.
Phoebe. I got
Yeah.
1.5 million.
You serious?
Yes.
And you didn't even advertise it?
No, the 1.5 something I eat something from a ball. The
No, no,
33 million.
advertise.
You
I'm
know, I didn't
saying you didn't.
advertise it. I just
You
drop it.
didn't even. You
It
just
just rolled
drop
by
it.
itself.
Are you serious? My
Mm-hmm.
man,
It won't feed me
those
myself on 1.5 million.
the other person that was getting numbers like that was Kenzie, and I'm pretty sure she still gets high numbers. But when she was promoting her songs, she showed me some data that she was getting millions of views. Was some of them getting dancing, rocking the butt? Man, I was like, are you serious? Millions of views coming from that, but she never had her thing set up to where she could make money
Mm-hmm.
from those views.
And
So,
now
but
I'm losing a lot of uh,
mhm,
uh, incentive because of the copyright. Even my own song when I drop it, say copyright. I dropped it one copyright. So I gotta do different stupid thing that they what I did a little drama, it hit
right,
1.2 million. So that all
wow,
they need on Facebook, you don't want to touch people because and I don't want to lose anything now because they keep sending me that red flag. You might lose your page, you might not be monetized. I'm gonna go through that anymore. If
that's
you come
true,
here as an artist, you want an interview promotion,
right.
we do your promotion, we talk about your song, we drop it. If
You can
Facebook come
drop
for
the
me,
link. No, no, no. You can drop the link. Just talk to the artist. You ain't gotta play the music. Talk
hmm
to the artist. Talk to the artist. Let the artist explain everything about the music, where the people can find it,
yeah, where
and
they go, yeah, click it.
right under your post, you put the album or the single link or the video link right under your post.
Hmm.
So people can, when they watch it, they will just go down and click it. That way you don't have to deal with copyright business and all that extra stuff. That's the easiest way to do
Yeah,
that.
copyright is like it goes to the graphic, for the less to the graphic. Even everything I do now, it's just all over the place, and I might lose. They send me the rag. Suddenly they say, "Man, don't try it. We want to shut you down." So
Wow.
even to come and play live music again, except you got no copyright on your music.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, well, with that, it depends on your how you call it. It depends on who your distributor is. If you go in the distributor platform, you could uncheck certain things
but when on
that
checking, you're not getting paid. They're doing it so you can get paid, and you don't want to uncheck that
no
because
no no
they
no no
protect
no.
your music. When anybody touch it, they see copyright. They know someone that has touched it, you're getting paid. So all
Well,
that thing happy because I want to take out mine. Somebody says don't try it because then you like you won't do free show and you don't want no
no
free thing.
no, that's not necessarily true. When you uncheck it, all that's going to happen is they're not going to really be hitting people with copyright strikes. However, you're still going to get monetized and get money from people downloading or streaming your music. If they download or stream your music, you still will get money. But if people try to use your music to dance and stuff like that, you will not get money from that, but you will still get, it still goes back to getting money from downloads or streams. Why?
Hmm.
Because if people like the song, they're gonna share it immediately. You know what I mean? They're gonna share it with their friends. Their friends will share. That's how you get numbers rolling.
But
So
how
you
will you share
leave.
it with copyright? You can put it on your page. That's the problem.
Yeah, but you
It's not
those. I
difficult.
mean, it's difficult, but at the end of the day, that's the nature
And,
of the
and, and,
beast
and
right
that's
now.
the new strategy now. You can't skip it except your music is kind of vulnerable. Why you just leave it open
Yeah,
and
if you leave it open, you still get streaming. For me, I used to put copyright on all my stuff to where it was giving me a hard time, like you're saying. But I look at it, I say, you know what, man, let them share the music. At the end of the day, the people who like it, they're gonna want to go stream it again, or they're gonna want to go download it. And I get the residuals from people streaming and downloading. It's fine. That's how I do it. You know, that's how I do it.
it's crazy, man. Anyway, we're not taking long here. We got 5 more minutes to go. So
Okay.
we talk about if we have a successful Liberian artist in general. Uh, and we don't know. We already found one in Liberia.
I mean, it's not gonna be secret like you said. If they're successful to where they commercialize,
Hmm.
everybody will know who they are. Now we do have a successful Liberian artist in Jay Zeno who is commercialized when it comes to download streams or
Hmm.
streams. When it comes to streams, we got a few artists who hit the 1 million, like even MC Cairo, what the other beginning Nucci Meech, the other guy from here, his name just hit. Oh man, the one that was living here but went back home to release his album. The light skinned dude, man.
Mm.
Phoebe brother or cousin.
Oh,
What's
okay, yeah, I forgot his name.
what? Yeah, his name is
Yeah,
not
yeah,
coming.
light skin guy.
Yeah, but him, he got some. I think he got 1 million streams too. So you have those types of successes that we see. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to like financial success, to where, like for instance, what I do from Tanzania that everybody know, the one from Tanzania,
Donna, on the platinum.
Diamond Platinums.
Yeah, diamond.
Diamond Diamond Platinums is a successful guy.
You know
Like I
he
mean, when
is.
if you say Tanzania, that's the only name that comes to mind really.
Mm.
They do have other artists there that's making their names, but when you say Tanzania, your mind goes straight to Diamond Platinums when it comes to their music. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So that's the kind of level of success we're talking about. When
Yeah,
we
so when
say
you call Liberia and Israel, your demands to grow. So one person that already made it,
no,
but it's hard.
right now, when you say Liberia, to most people, they've heard of Jay Zeno.
Yeah, Jason
So
right now,
so
he's
he his
successful.
yeah he and his management team and himself and along with others, they've worked to really put his name there. Now they got to follow up with different things like businesses, product,
Yeah,
whatever
for you
it
to be
is,
successful, you
for
gotta have
him to
something
have.
that counts with it.
Yes, now his name is
Businesses.
his name's still ringing. So they gotta have businesses on the back end product. If they got money, they can put buses on the road. They can, they gotta do those things so the actual funds can
Mm-hmm.
come and help him out. Oh man, thank you for coming, even though the show about to be over.
We
Tower
can't
G,
hear
what's
you.
up, man?
You gotta unplug, unmute yourself.
Yeah, he mute.
This show about to be over.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Uh,
yeah,
well, uh,
in
okay,
50
Tower G,
minutes.
introduce yourself quick because I won't give you the same question before we close.
You already said Tower G, then you say into GSA again. Tower
No,
G.
why you do? Because other people may you don't know. Everybody that comes here on a basic, on a daily
All
basic.
right. Well, listen to me, man. This is Tower G again. Peter, thanks for having me.
Okay, Tower G, what we were saying, the topic was, do you have a successful Liberian entertainer? It can be filmmaker or movie or whatever. That's successful that you know, either in the US or in Liberia. If you know one that when it says success, you know what success is. Very successful.
I think I think Flex is one person I can point my finger at
I
that
told him.
that he might not think uh he's successful or whatever it is, but for the level that he reached, I don't think there's artists that's still dreaming, daydreaming to ever reach that level.
Hmm.
So he might have been on that level and probably still not on that level now. But where that level reach him, there's artists like Tower, like James, like Brown, like Moses dream of reaching that kind of height. That man reached the highest peak
Hmm.
that any Liberian artist ever reached. That's him. And the reason why I'm stressing on him because it's personal. I know where he came from. I know the history. All right. Flex, Flex was not as hungry for in the music business like to be an artist, like people like Tower G, like people like Masonic.
Yeah, you wanted the most.
You know what I'm saying? Like people like Black Diamond
Hmm.
was not as hungry. Like people
Right.
can see it in their face. We walk. Look, I can let me speak for myself. I
Hmm.
walk, I talk, I speak music in my guest room, the studio there.
Hmm.
I wake up from sleep, I go and do music. So that's why I'm saying in that at that time when Flex came up in Minnesota, we were still hungry trying to do this shit. And Flex just came from nowhere and boom, Akon, boom. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
So that's
In
why I'm
fact,
saying,
they came to my house. The whole
yeah,
Akon group. That's how Royal Family. I just opened the whole from Atlanta. They always in Royal Family. They come straight to my house.
yeah.
You are
So
very
I made
successful.
I made a post the other day talking about if I don't blow this year, I'm going to quit what I'm doing and focus on my plan Y and Z. I didn't say plan B or C. I said plan Y and Z. That's a
Hmm.
reason why I said plan Y and Z. All right. And another artist came at me and said, "Oh, you won't blow again?" So I'm sitting now trying to process that question. What
Right.
does he mean by you won't blow again? I never blew before. I told him my response was, you think I'm talking about behind the old horse blow? Because few Liberians people know you in Liberian community, you think you have arrived?
No.
You haven't done nothing yet.
Hey man, almost changed your tune.
Yeah, I almost did.
He wanted to put an S. He swallowed it
Yeah,
quick.
yeah. But you haven't done nothing yet. Sierra Leone haven't touched you. Ghana haven't touched you. Nigeria haven't touched you. Nobody know you
No.
in
I
those
haven't heard your
places.
song
Your
either.
surrounding. Nobody know you. So every day I've been doing this thing since 2006 or officially since 2009. That's when I think I dropped or fake official album by myself. So I might been doing it for that long, but
Right.
as nobody know me yet in the world, so I still don't feel like I have made it yet. So
Let
every
me.
day, let me learn. I will end on this one. Every
Right.
day of my life, anything I do, I feel like it's the beginning. It's the beginning process. I still feel like I'm still a beginner. One more before I hit. Two Face. I just read a startup of Two Face. Two Face saying now, or Asaki, or Whiskey and Portable,
Mm-hmm.
they are making him to feel like he's an upcoming artist.
Hmm. What does that
Can
mean?
you imagine that?
What does that mean when?
So where he's sitting, he's a legend. He's a born legend. He's
Okay.
saying these guys are making him to feel like he's an upcoming artist, meaning he's about to get back in the studio and start like he just starting music again.
Mm-hmm.
Because he want to trend, he want to feel welcome, he want to feel like he's still here.
You want to
He
come
don't want
back?
to be left out. Yeah, go ahead.
So as far as Liberian artist, somebody came to mind. This begin. Young Moose is a Liberian. Young Moose
Yeah,
is successful. Young Moose
right.
is signed. Young Moose actually is living off music. He's a writer now with Sean Kingston. He
Yeah,
signed to Sean Kingston. And you know what, Victor? The song with Chris Brown, sensational.
sensation. He wrote it. He
He
wrote a
is a
portion
co
of it.
he is a co-writer on the song sensational. And I
Mm-hmm.
begin, and I
He's a
talked to
Liberian,
young.
right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
talked to
from
young
Philadelphia.
Moose. I talked to young Moose. Was it last year or 2 years ago? Me and him rap. We talked. I said, my man, I want to get in the writing game with you. And young Moose said, Mizana, you just gotta keep doing your thing because, my man, sometimes when people get put in a position, they don't want to put other people there right away. They gotta sign too. You understand what I'm saying? So I read that whole game. I was like, let a man do his thing. But the man is successful. That man I write his songs with Sean Kingston for plenty people in the industry.
Yeah, but let
Another,
me let me say this.
yeah,
The thing that happened to we the Liberian artists that I see, we
right,
all want to write our own song.
okay,
So most of the time when we do that, we get lost along the way. When
Yeah,
he's never
but
wrote any song, people wrote for her. Uh, uh,
ain't
uh,
nothing ain't nothing
Neil,
wrong with
yeah,
ain't
ain't
nothing
nothing
wrong with
wrong with writing your
with
own
wanting
song.
to write your own
But when
song,
when
but
when there are some people that are born to write hit song.
right,
So if you
right.
find someone that can, if you can pay them and say, my man, I need a hit song, that brings something out. That people that around our surrounding will give you a hit song.
right.
But we don't
What
do it. We
the
want to write our song.
what the issue is,
Hmm.
I don't think there's an industry yet for that within the Liberian
You don't have to have an
music.
industry. You don't have to have an
No, no,
industry.
no. Come
I
on,
know some
Victor.
people that
Come
can
on.
that can write.
That's
Victor,
true.
he's
But
right. He's right about it's not
people are
open. People
not
not
taking
open.
it as
Yeah,
a way path to pave their way, to open their way like a career. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna focus on. I'm gonna focus on songwriting. They
Eh,
got people that
I get
writing songs
I
for
get
Beyonce.
I get a
That's
guy in like he's a Liberian live in Ghana.
yeah,
If you want any gospel song, when I bought Anyway, yeah, you can feel it straight that it's a hit. That's what
yeah,
he does, and he get paid. But I don't know on
yeah.
the secular side, we don't have people that can write a hit song. But the
no,
guy
they
I'm talking
got,
about, when you hear that
yeah.
guy's song, when he gave you one song, he wrote for my daughter and all Tracy. So he can really write. Some people are born to do that, but we are not finding those people who want to, sometimes we write to write for yourself is good. But sometimes it's good, get it from somebody that can give you hit song.
They are not marketing themselves as a songwriter for us to go to them. We're not
Hmm.
saying we
As
don't need them. We need them,
exactly.
but they are not marketing themselves enough. I think that's the message we should start sending out for them to be able to be open and market themselves. Send artists if you know you hear some kind of artist, you say they may this song I get it might sound next what they got. Let me send him. Let me reach out to him and see if the man know that you can do it and he don't reach out to you, then we'll start talking about what you saying, Victor.
It goes back to what you said, Tower. We don't have an industry for that yet. In the U.S. media, though, it's like, there are songwriters, but
You got Babyface, you got
if you approach those people, you can't approach them on no petty money kind of thing. You gotta approach them with the fact that you're ready for a hit song. And a hit song is not going to cost you no, I mean, the money could be up to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 and more. So it is what it is. And most of us don't have that. Most of us don't have that.
Yeah,
So,
so to write a hit record, if you keep
mhm.
trying, something trying on this eye, something am making it rather something for me, or can just give me like a hook. Because sometimes all you need is the hook. When you get a good hook and
Yeah,
a good rhythm,
the whole play a big part.
yeah, the hook. And nowadays you don't gotta write song that complicated.
Right.
Cause one or two words can sometimes make a whole album. I mean, make a big hit. That's what I
Well,
mean.
then look at the length of a good song right now. The duration of a good song right now is 2 minutes 20 seconds, 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Wow.
Yes,
Because of the
but
time, because of
for
the time of everybody is just running. Everybody is in a rush.
yeah,
Nobody want to spend 4 minutes listening to one song over and over now.
for a radio play is 3 minutes
Three
30 seconds.
minutes.
Three
Yeah.
minutes thirty
Three
seconds
minutes.
for radio play. But
Yeah.
anything above radio play 5 minutes, 4 minutes, nobody got like
Yeah.
the song that I made in 3 minutes and 30 something minutes. Now I say,
Three
oh my god, the
minutes.
song too far, but it's
So
too
Yeah.
short. I said, oh my god, put it on repeat. Because they want
so
the song to
wait,
be long.
wait, wait, wait.
Mhm.
Are you guys telling me the radio play rules still exist?
If you get 2 minutes and they still take it, but
The
the
radio
real
station will
standard
not play
rules,
it? Yeah.
no, the real standard is 3 minutes 30 seconds radio play.
Bro.
But if
Oh,
you
Yeah.
get two
yeah,
under 2 minutes, you say bless. If you get 4 minutes, you lucky.
yeah,
You know,
Right.
but
yeah.
real radio
And
play is three.
most of the time the radio will cut your songs short
They
Yes,
will definitely if it's too
if
long.
it's more than 3 minutes 45 seconds they will just they will cut it off.
yeah, all
They'll
right, the hard it
cut it
is.
off and play the next one. As far as radio, I've been in the radio game. Like that's one of the things I told myself. Look, I will study the radio promotions game. So I've been in the radio promotions game for years now. I think the first time I really started focusing on radio promotions was around 2008. 2008. This was 2 years into the game. So I worked with a radio promoter. She really gave me the game. I mean, she told me how things work, formatting and all this stuff. And she told me, look, this is what the people are going to listen to, and you bring in songs that's too out of the way that nobody heard it before. It's not good. It's good to come with something similar. So she really gave me the game, but then I worked with other people along the way. So yeah, but radio promotions, once
Yeah,
you understand radio
you gotta
promotions, you
follow.
can
You
really
gotta
do a
follow
lot.
the trend. There's second time some artists will say, "I will stay in my own lane. I will stay in my own element."
Right,
You're gonna stay in that lane for a very long time.
Yeah,
right,
You got to follow. I didn't catch this until later on.
you have to
Later
reach out.
on, before I used to be like, man. Somebody asked me a question one time. They say if a Nigerian or company reach out to you and say, hey, they like you as an artist, they like your flow, they like everything you do, but they just want you to change their sound to sound like Nigerian a little bit,
right.
put a little accent in it. Will you do
Yeah.
it? They asked me that $1 million question, and I said no. Back
No.
then, I
Wow.
said no. Now I will say yes
Of course.
because you know why? The bottom line is for me to get to that level, for me to get to that level where I can say, okay, now I'm satisfied. I
And
have made a career off of this.
but let me say something, right?
Yeah,
There are some songs that you guys have made in the past. They are hit songs,
yeah.
and you're thinking the world I heard it, but they are
No,
not.
yeah,
Right. Of
Y'all have to
course.
revisit some of these songs that y'all thought it was hit and people thought it was hate song because this is a new generation. I mean, new generation,
generation.
new
I
people,
go
new
English.
everything.
I go English. I
Yeah,
go
I go
English.
in there, right?
New generator now. This is
And
a
then
new generator now.
they will use it for real.
Yeah, they always taking it. Yeah, but yeah,
you can't you can't put it on real. Yeah.
on a real it's a real fact that some songs you guys have
I
made.
I
You all
have
have to
been
revisit the song.
I have been visiting a lot of my old songs. I have
Yeah.
been visiting a lot of my old songs.
Because when I
Of
dropped
So
course.
that marriage song, I had
yeah,
so much people that were just look at when you share it. Oh my God, it's
yeah,
so too good. How can we get it? I mean,
yeah,
people just like this song, but you haven't promoted it to the fullest. And one
Right.
thing that people have to do, you have to have a target. But most
The
of
only, I
we
think
don't have a target.
the only massive promotion I haven't done with Mari is reaching out to different radio stations.
You
But
haven't done it, and that's
what
a big
what
sum.
what else higher promotion you can give to get your song on YouTube? YouTube is the biggest platform.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's the
but
biggest
you
platform.
put it on a big platform where people don't know about it. It will be a waste end of the day.
But
Yeah,
another
Because
thing is
when they see everybody ears, they will go look for it. But when you're not in people ear, nobody gonna look for you. You gotta be in people
yeah,
another
ears.
thing
Like that man, he got
another
that level. It's a big hit song, but he thought he had promoted to the full. No, we got new
another
people that are
thing
just coming up.
another thing you mentioned earlier was trend. The trend now is Amapiano. That's the reason
yeah.
why we did song in like Buffet on Amapiano, and stuff like that, because that's the trending sound right now. Even that level, when you listen to it, I put my little Nigerian 2x4 Nigerian accent in it. You know what I mean? 2x4. I ain't ready to say it too much, but yeah, I did my thing on there. But we really gotta start looking at trends. I think for us, Liberia, what we could do is producers got to come and artists got to come together. We got to experiment with some sounds. There are some beats I made, bro. When you hear it, it's just like, damn, this is dope. But it's like it's nothing like when you play it out there, people will be like, what is this? Like we never heard anything like it. But
Right.
if you create a group and you're coming out with those sounds, then that sound becomes a genre. You understand what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
That's what
That's
the guys
true.
were doing in South Africa with Amapiano. They kept on
Yeah.
doing it, kept on doing it, kept. But you know what? The Nigerian people took it and commercialized it because Nigerians make more money from Amapiano than South Africans. Now the whole world doing Amapiano, but South
Yeah,
Africa is not
but to
really.
the I'm piano, you gotta do the right song on it. If you do the wrong song, it will not go.
If you do the
I,
wrong song, it's not gonna
It will
go.
not
You're
go. Not
right.
because they
I,
need
You
I'm a
you
piano.
don't have
No,
to
you gotta
you
do
don't
a
have to
real
sound
song that gonna match, that gonna wake people
it,
up.
you don't have to
any
sound
any
Nigerian either.
any any beat you jump on, if you don't do your due diligence, your homework to make sure whatever you sounding like on that beat, people are gonna feel it. It will fall flat. Everything got
Exactly.
to
That's what we're
It will
talking
fall
about.
flat. Yeah, everything has to be to the point where like 10 people listen to it and at least 8 people say, yeah, bro, this thing you gotta push it. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that's what it is. We gotta we
So
gotta create
Big,
a sound,
Yeah.
man.
uh was talking about blow or how you call it, what can Liberian artists do to cross over and this and that. I don't know, the question that you asked me and then I mentioned flex.
No, I
Now I
said
have
a successful Liberian
Successful,
artist that we
successful.
know in our
so
Liberian
so
entertainer in
how
general.
so will we how can we place Gizino right now? Will he be a successful Liberian artist? Where can we put Gizino?
We talked
Justino,
about it
yeah, Justino, uh, he's
commercially,
he known
commercially,
worldwide.
commercially.
Commercially, the music is number one right now in our setting,
Hmm.
and successful now is how much money you're making and
Yes,
how many businesses coming out of your songs. Because of
right.
being popular, different from
Yes,
and being successful to have worth or have businesses running. So
right,
Justino, right now he's worldwide known. Period. And in a form, when it says successful now, he's got to start making money. Out of that money he's making now to turn it into something. To
right,
not rent
right,
in an apartment. You gotta start buying a home, doing businesses, so that way after that music go, because everybody got a season. So after that season is done, then we look at, yeah, that ball hit higher. Now
right.
he's successful. He in your own home. He got business to run. He got Uber running. He got a car rental. That being success.
So
But being number one and after everything you don't have nothing. I don't know what that's a success. That you just had a film and a lot of publicity. I mean, you've been you just had a lot of publicity, but success
So
mean afterwards. Why do you gather or even as now? They're just blowing right now. If you have money that people buying his songs, you start opening like building apartments. building
Right.
this, doing this. After that, so he can start working for people. Period.
So so basically, what to piggyback on what Victor is saying, Jay Zeno is known. We everybody know him, but at the end of the day, what business is he following now? Is he using it to commercialize himself to really make money? Like, is he putting out merchandise? Is he getting sponsorship so he could be able to open big businesses? That's what should be happening right now
Yeah, what's the
because
success?
that's what because people know his name now. So if he file, let's say, let me just give you an example. Right now, if Jacino opened a big studio in Liberia, it would the studio would go because people would people would look at the fact that this became number one. He got a huge studio, so I'm going to Jay Zeno's studio. Whatever magic he did, it will help to commercialize him. If he established like a bus or taxi business, put 10 taxis on the road, 10 buses, something like that, people will look at him as successful because he's able to do those things now. Now, whether the money came from his music that's streaming, people don't really care about that. They just care about seeing what you can do. So he has to follow it up now with real business to make money, real money.
Yeah, you gotta get some money, and when you walk, when we see you say, yeah, that man is very successful. But
Right.
having big name and nothing behind it, it doesn't make no sense.
I
The
Right.
big
mean,
name should come with
like
values.
what you're saying,
Hmm.
artists need to know that Jay Z, the biggest rapper in the world right now, he got money from music, but he didn't hit billion from music.
Hmm.
Of course.
You
Of
know what I'm
course.
saying? So what you saying, Vic, that's exactly what the trend that we artists supposed to start taking. The first thing
Yeah.
is the first key thing is the name. The name is the brand. You make that name, like you
Hmm.
said, he's well known now. The name is well known. You put your hand on it, Benele, Kobo shop. She's Kobo shop.
Yes.
Yes.
Those
She's
are called
Yes.
barber
success.
shop.
Hmm.
She's
Yes.
but you know, we can't say it all, because nowadays some of these young cats they will take it and tweak it and process it some kind of way, and it might not sound right to them, and they might say, "Oh, the
Like
person's hitting
like
on me." The
like you were
person
saying
hitting.
about Flex.
Yeah,
I've been a Flex doesn't work. He got
yeah,
businesses that run that people don't know of, and I've
right.
seen it. He
You
got business.
know,
He got apartments completely rent. He got some other things that he does, and I know of. But just that he's not putting it out there. He got a studio running and everything running. So he's kind of successful, but people don't know until he come and open
Yeah,
a Walmart or some. Oh, I've seen it, and I was
yeah.
you
talking
know,
about how to call him being successful and living out of your music are two different things. So I said
Hmm.
Detour doesn't work, but he live off his music.
Okay.
So we
Now
got
there's
successful people and people live off their music.
now you
right.
mentioned D12, and this not
Hmm.
going to D12. I just want to say this.
Hmm.
There's other way you can show like you successful because you don't
Hmm.
work.
Yeah.
We all know in this America, if you don't
Exactly right.
work, meaning you don't have shelter,
Hmm.
meaning you don't have private car. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Or maybe you could get a car from your music stuff. But shelter, the music not bringing that money 24/7.
Hmm.
So, in other words, you can be stopping with somebody laying on in the couch, but you be fake showing to people like you are successful.
Yeah, like you got it,
You
all
you
that.
taking picture with different cars. This is not going to a particular person. I know a lot of artists in my surroundings, some of them that want to frame like they are living all good, even in
Hmm.
Liberia. Look at the recent case that went on with Teddy Rod recently. Just for example, Oliver Blue Moon. Teddy Rod is on the social media as the richest Liberian
The
artist.
rich, yeah, I've seen
The
that.
richest Liberian artist. But
Hmm.
there's a story now that you stealing current. The richest Liberian
Yeah,
artist is now
I heard,
stealing
seen
electricity.
it. Yeah, I
Oh
heard
yeah,
that.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Huh?
I
Now
saw that
they
too.
asked him. Now he asking Mary Bro to make a statement that it was not him. It's his horse help, his nurse, and his security man that didn't want to get the current in his house.
You kidding?
I don't know that woman to all the people you say you educated person and they may telling you say that's the reason. So they may is not the one that's stealing the current, but a horse help. Who own the house?
Right.
Who's paying
Right.
the house help? Is it not him paying them? How you gonna have your house roof over? You put a roof there. Then the leg that in the hall, you say you know how the leg getting in the hall. That thing makes sense to you? Nobody's stupid yet. But I'm just saying, you frame that you are successful, and that's why the picking Portable was saying the thing. He said people used to be real. You need to be real to yourself. It should reflect in the music.
That's
How
true.
real to yourself it should reflect in your music. Speak reality. You just speaking all kinds of fake lifestyle. You talking. You got money. You got. I would never tell somebody say I got 50,000 in my bank account. Well, I know I don't have 50,000 in my bank account in my music. If I tell you I
Victor, let
got
me
5,000, 5,000, then maybe I get 5,000, then I can talk about it. But I would never speak thing that I know is not happening real for me. And that, I think that's how real you should be to your fans because if it's not real, then you're not being loyal. You
But
not
but
being
but that's a saying. If you want to make it, you have to fake it.
yeah. But when you want to make it, you have to fake it,
Yeah.
right? You fake it now, you make it. What
make
if you
it,
finish
yeah.
making it now? When you finish making it now,
Then you go
after
fake it
faking it
again.
to make it, when you finish making it now, what else you got to do?
Then you fake it again.
Then fake it, go backwards.
I'm joking, man. But man, but listen. With music, this is the thing. You have to become an expert at something, and that's the reason why American artists are able to tap into these things. I will give you an example. Like right now, Jay Zeno is popping. Do you know that his speaking can use his data, his number, and go to Nollywood, and they can even put him in films and pay him. They can use his music in films and pay him. You know, Busta Rhymes had a statement. Busta Rhymes said, he said that at one point when he was at his lowest, when he first started, the reason Busta Rhymes got to the place he was, he used to go to the studio. He and his manager would stay at the studio. Any artist come, he jump on the artist song. When he jump on the artist song, they will not even charge them there. Oh. They will not charge them there. The manager would write an invoice and send it to the record label 50,000 for that verse bust around. The record labels had no choice but to pay that money. Kill the song,
Man, please.
kill the
Oh,
song
okay.
and move on. His manager send invoice out to the record labels and collect those checks. That's how you got to be an expert with music. You can't like your music will make you popular, but what is it that you're gonna take from it and say, look, I'm about to open this restaurant, I'm about to open this, I'm about to do this. You
That's
gotta
right.
do something, and
Something turn
that
around. You gotta have some
that goes
project.
back that goes back to what we said before with the long time before with business and music. A lot of people get in this music thing and just think they're gonna be successful and tour all day. Some people will tour. That's their thing. Like some people, trust me, once they perform one time, everybody will want to book them. But every artist is not the same. Some artists got dope music, dope videos, but your money might not come from touring. Your money might come from something like you opening your own little electronic shop or opening your own little store that's selling music equipments or whatever, you know what I mean? So we got to start
That's
looking
true.
into those things. Yeah. Your money will
Okay,
not
And
come
we.
from the
some
same
of the
place.
thing. Let me hear one other topic.
Hmm.
One thing that is holding we as Liberian artists, we only focusing on the music, the music, the music, the performance aspect. A lot of Liberian artists can sing, have a dope song, but don't have no stage presence.
That's
Hmm.
true too.
And I can start
That's true
naming some
too.
people. You can even see it from in the music video. You performing your own song that you wrote in your own music video, and you know what I'm saying. You acting like you acting for somebody. You should be
Right.
acting for somebody. You gotta put yourself into it.
That's
And
true.
most of them come here for shows. They come here on a tour. and stuff like that, and you go to the show, it's just a regular show. That give us a show.
And
Give us
Victor,
a show.
some artists too are performers, but they're not good songwriters and
Yeah,
producers.
Mm-hmm.
true.
Some
It's
people are
always it's always
perform.
like that. God
Yeah,
can
some
give you
people
everything now. God will not give you
exactly.
everything.
Some people are performers. So the ones who are performers, they gotta always put themselves in a place where this is my bread and butter. This how I'm gonna get it. But I will work with hit producers, hit
Yeah,
songwriters to always give me hot songs. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day,
And
that's that's the
I'll tell you
the
someone, don't do
right.
complicated song if you're wasting your time these days.
That's it.
but how
Don't
you
do
know which
complicated
one?
song.
How you know which one is complicated song?
Complicated way, you got so many different lead, you got breaches, you got all that. Want to waste your time? Nobody got time for that. You just need
Yeah,
one day hook song, and
simplicity counts.
yeah,
That's true.
yeah,
That's
you just
true.
need one or two words put together. You just could repeat it and put something in between. You're
Right.
gone. Look at
But credibility,
listen.
credibility wise.
Lord put it. Look at small that create. They put finish with your song. That song gone.
It finished. That song finished, my man. Well, 2 months. And you know another thing is promotions. When we drop the songs,
Mm-hmm.
that's why my promotion is different than before. When you drop the song, Tower, before with that drop the song, drop the video, that's it. We leave it. My man, you gotta let the team program in the people ear.
Yeah.
Every
Yes.
single girl that send you video, every single thing you do, you let our song when they see you walking, let our song be playing. Oh, but I won't go hear the rest of this song. You know what I'm saying? When girls send you video, let our
Yeah,
song be playing.
put a link, and people
If
can click on.
yeah, if you got Prada, let our song be play. Let our song play for 3, 4 months. Let the people get tired. Let them get tired with it to the point where it's like, look, when you dropping your next joint,
Even in America, when they bring one ugly song on the air, we don't like it. But people that want to go look, find in love with it.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
called pro. That's why they call radio programming. You
Yeah.
have
Yeah, I
you
think
have to
I want to
program
say
people.
one thing on that Lapu thing. I don't know when we're gonna finish on yet.
No,
Uh,
we got 5 minutes to go.
Brazzy,
Uh-huh.
Brazzy, I like Daddy Rich is my cool grabby, right? If Daddy Rich listening, he should
Mm,
try to let Brazzy focus on his stage presence. Brazzy have the records,
right.
but I don't think I think he's too overactive. I don't know if it's just overactive or just not doing it right. There's some time where when you're on the stage, you're performing a song. The song is very or how you call it intimate. You
Right.
need to have that intimate moment on that stage. That's what I was trying to say. When the song is hype, how can you be performing your own local song that is hype and you can't even control your audience?
My
Look
man,
at
we
the
got
show.
coaches.
Look at the show Daddy Ray gave that boy. They did a big show.
In
I'm
Liberia,
seeing, yeah, in Liberia, I seen Christophe the Change. That picky know how to perform. What the other men need? Or Takun J know how to perform. We should be learning from those people.
We ain't got
and
coaches.
Regisa know how to perform. You can.
Erigiso,
Woo, that boy
Erigiso.
kill it.
But I watched Brazil, I'm like, this is your show though. All these people came here to see you. But what you be doing? What you doing all
Let me
these
tell you
like
something, Tower. We ain't get coaches. We don't have performance coaches. We ain't get vocal coaches. That's why you need coaches. That man's a new artist you're talking about.
yeah.
And he's gonna have to learn on his own unless he's gonna have a real performance coach telling him, look, you gotta feel the crowd. If the crowd is not feeling you, you can do this and test them out and see if they will wake up. That's what those coach America, yeah, that's why I'm saying that's what the industry is about. The industry is not just all about the artists. It's several key players to the industry that we don't have or we have and we just take them for granted so they put themselves in other people industries because we don't take them seriously. But that's why we
The
need those coaches, man. We need them.
the good
We
thing that's
need
gonna happen for Liberian music industry is we that struggle so much like this. And
yes.
if we don't blow to that to our expectation where we want to blow and be satisfied, say, yeah, we made it. I got my Ferrari from music. Yeah, I got my mansion in Robertsport from music. We're gonna help these young cats, even though we never had nobody to help us. We
Right.
come on, we
Right.
the
And,
Baby Nana
and
are doing it. They didn't help us,
Right.
but
Right.
And one thing too, if you're recording, also go to some of the producers that know hits beat to give you. If you don't know it yourself,
yeah.
they got some good
That's
producers
true.
that can give you real hit beats, and you can say,
That's
"Oh
true.
yes," and then so then you go to the studio, your whole song change, right?
Yeah.
Something happens, right?
One one example is Jess Prince.
Mm-hmm.
If you
My
have
man.
never recorded with Jess Prince, visit Jess
Yeah.
Prince. The man is super
And it
gifted.
helps you from scratch to any,
From writing
from
to
writing
everything.
your tune, your everything. He put you on guard. Ah,
Yeah.
so they got people like that. And some look, my daughter, right, when she came up with Judy, so that miracle song,
Right.
and Tracy and Judy came up with that song. I took him to a studio. God, I know I can't call his name.
Yeah.
The the man recording the girl they he playing his game at the same time and they get recording.
Was in Philadelphia?
No, no, it don't in Charlotte here.
Oh, okay.
So you wanna pay attention to Tracy. Tracy recording. You know she got that great voice, but you still gotta help her to pull on tune regardless.
Right.
If she,
Yeah.
you know, so if they playing a video game, they come back again. So when I play the song home, I'm like, so I said to just he said, but they can't, but how can the song looking so?
Right.
They let
Because
him sing.
she got sing, but then he didn't help her out to give her quality work.
Right.
So I get just say, "Oh hell to the no," because she just holding around. That's how Reed did Tracy version and everything changed everything around, and she came out real good. But if he had just if she had just stopped with this particular guy, I was just play a video game, why she not recording, not paying no attention, man, it would have been a complete mess
You
because
know,
she already had it from baby time. Go ahead.
as old as I am,
Man, you're
you
not that old, man.
but just hear me out.
The man you
As
falling
old
down, that man go.
as
But
but
remember my picking.
don't do that thing. As old as I am, and I've been in the game for a while, Victor, even you give me advice. Like
Mm-hmm.
one thing about me, it's like I started first doing a lot of beats. But then later on, I say, you know what? I will get beats from other producers and try that. And I've been doing that. But another thing you told me, go to somebody's studio and
Mm-hmm.
experiment with them. Even if it means you're not writing the whole song, because I love to take control of my creative work. That's how I am. But I will try that. I will
Give
go
it a shot.
even if it's just print. I'll go and I've been wanting to do Bama. They want Bama beat. Me and T Marcus did it, but it ain't really what I want. But I will go to Just Print and
Go to
tell him,
Jasper,
look,
he'll polish you.
let's try something. Let me just try. I want to get out of my element.
Get out of your
Let's
own
try.
studio, close
Yeah,
it down, go somewhere else. You're gonna see the difference.
let's try something different. I would do that. And the reason
And
I'm
find something
doing
like a
that,
common song
no, no,
that
it
I
ain't gonna
think.
be it
I
ain't gonna
just
be
saying,
complicated.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
don't bring
just.
complicated song. Nobody
But
got
the
time.
point,
People want dance.
but the point you're making is true. A lot of artists get stuck in that thing. You keep going to the same studio, you
Yeah,
keep
over
going to
and
the same
over.
producer, you keep getting the same results. You gotta just step out of your element sometimes. And
Change.
just try something
I
else.
know a
We
girl.
all need to do that, man.
I know a girl. I can call her name. She in the gospel artist. I mean
Oh, day
gospel.
you can call people name. You
Yeah, I
who
can do
your
that.
fella here? You think you small man? Oh, day you can call people
No,
name.
I won't call you because I don't know nobody drag me and no social media, right? So the girl came to the United States. She's a gospel singer.
Yeah.
She been
Spelling is
to
lucky.
no, I'm talking about one. In the United States, then she been to Europe to do shows. But she lived
Yeah,
in Liberia. She went to Liberia and went to the sea where my and studio. So she did a song. She sent it
right,
to me. I said, she said, listen to the song. I said, my girl, it's about time now to leave that person because while you are traveling to the United States, you are
right,
traveling to Europe, you are done shows. So there should be a sound that other people using other country. Oh, I was just carry the song by so he can just carry the sound up. I thought I was talking about sound up. She took the song
So
to the guy. The guy carried the sound up. She sent it to me. I said, you didn't get what I'm talking about. Get out of that comfort zone. Go
that's true.
somewhere else and do your recording.
Victor, you're
She
right.
got
You're
mad at
right.
me, right?
Yeah,
Now, the advice I gave her, now she took it. I get try one song. I heard I said, man, now we're talking. Oh, that when you were talking about, I said, you just said, I know.
Right. You
So
drop down. You drop
yeah.
down.
I
So
said,
check
USA.
this out, right? Check
Yeah.
this out. Um, all our artists that have been taking all the trips,
Hold
going
up.
all around the world. Do you know that these guys will come and do all the shows, whatever it is? They will come and experience, enter some BB studio.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they get laid 20 or 25,000 to go back home with, and will not take one sound bass to that producer that make them come here.
My man, that one
That's
Do
by
you
true.
there,
know
forget it.
that?
Just forget it,
So,
man.
and
Or
that's,
microphone.
but those are kind of things that will change the industry.
That's
If
true.
this man sit down, the most important person in a musician life is his producer.
Right.
If your producer is not happy, my brother, your business is over. Because all that ugly, rusty, crop voice, the snap no voice, everything that you can do behind there, only that producer know
You know
if
how to
the
fix it.
artist can
That's
sing.
true.
Only
Mm-hmm.
that producer know if that artist can really sing or not. The one the audience can hear, the fans can hear that the finishing product.
Right.
So why
Right.
can't you hold that producer, hold him there, like El Frankie would say, yeah? Hold that producer there, flourish that producer, and make him happy. Go back there with little speaker, go
And,
back with little microphone. You know what I mean?
one time I posted, I said, any producer that gave you hit song, always go back there and go for another one. You always got one more.
Yeah.
One,
Let
There's
me
a
ask.
there's
any
a
producer that gave you hit single, go back there. He got one more for you.
Let me
there's a
ask you
young
one
cat.
question.
Go
Yes.
ahead.
Let me ask you one
We
question.
got 5 more minutes to go. Yeah, go
Your
ahead.
your thing if a Liberian artist invests goes to Nigeria and try to work on a song over there, you think? I mean, if they try to work with like top producers, you think they would blow in Nigeria?
Yeah, all depends.
It depends.
Why you
It
carrying
depends
that?
how they play their card. I know my boy Eddie King is in Nigeria. He was in Nigeria. I don't know he's back now. He was in there doing his thing. It depends the link, the network,
If
who you
if I
connecting
go
with.
to Nigeria to sing right now,
Right.
or to do a recording there, and I hear about this good recording studio, I
Right.
will find another Nigerian there that can really write and help me to make it from there. I will
Like
not just go do my own thing.
I'm connected to Mastercraft through one dude. The guy actually did a lot of radio promotions for me. But he was telling me, he said, you know what? I want you to either come here or when Mastercraft comes to the States, you can work with him because he's a really good producer. We really respect him in Nigeria here. So if he works with you, your music could be up there. But I'm saying this to say Mastercraft has been working with Tamahali, and Tamahali
I
ain't
was
really
about to bring that.
yeah, he ain't really blow in Nigeria like that. Even FA worked with Chinema. Well, the song did good. It's in the millions of views on
Oh yeah,
YouTube.
that's something good.
But what's the follow up after that? I talked to FA. FA said, man, the place too expensive. I can't really, you know what I mean? It's like Nigeria is expensive. So what is it? Is it gonna take for us to what would it take for us to really just get our consecutive blowing up of Liberian music? Because right now, the way our Jazino music is looking, it look like he might be the only one up there. Then everything will drop down again. Then we might wait for 2 3 years before somebody come.
Nah, nah,
Uh,
he's not gonna be the only one up there. There's a lot of young cats. There's a lot of young cats that is following Gizino footstep.
no, but
There's
the
the thing
marketing
about the
though.
Gizino is the
Right.
marketing. And when
The,
Erigizo asked the question, what can we do to get our music out there across Africa?
right.
And somebody said Gizino have the formula. And I would say, yeah, Gizino might have the formula, but Gola and Sheila not the same thing.
Thank you.
You
And
know,
and, and
Exactly.
Gola
song
and
not the
Sheila
same
not the
song.
same thing.
This
Yeah,
song
not
gotta
the
be
same
different.
song.
Mm-hmm.
So Jezino might go and fake the numbers and make it look like everything is
Right.
go,
Right.
but no money sitting in his bank account.
Right.
You
Now he not
know.
even getting
So
bookings.
I'm just
He
no, I'm
not
just saying I'm not saying that's what I know. I don't know nothing about Jezino. I don't know
right.
nothing about him. But
Okay.
majority of the Liberian artists over there, this is what I know of. There's some kind of one or two leg in the diaspora that pumping there with small ma from the
Right.
nursing home where they get their ma. Because Bucky Raw, I got serious problem with Bucky Raw. Bucky Raw was in America. Bucky Raw in America, right? Bucky Raw had a freestyle reasoning. If you been up for long, and that's some of the issue I have with Liberian artists.
Yeah, my man. Yeah.
And those throwing talk, all those negative energy vibe and thing, it's not
Right.
carrying us anywhere. We've been doing those kind of music there for years. We've
That's
been doing
true.
it for years. Telling somebody say you will eat a girlfriend and you eat a girlfriend and you will go eat a wet and the person will be all that thing what it mean ain't mean nothing. Funky Ross doing his freestyle and talking about we in America when we go in the nursing home and clean the people in them bottom, then we come back in Liberia and all we kings. We all
He
we
said
rich
that.
people.
He's
Yes, in a
hold
freestyle.
on.
We all
Hold
we
on.
rich people. But this is why I get to tell Bucky Raw. You see that cleaning people job, what the people are doing? That cleaning people job that we doing in America, that it get us a life, that it get some of us still get citizenship, yes, still get green card, yes. And that's what some of you guys couldn't do. And that's why I got some of y'all deported. So every time
Right.
y'all go make your music, y'all want to be throwing to people in America that are doing factory job, they throwing cartoon. You know what that cartoon thing can do? All the same wave thing you're gonna be getting, you see where it can come from. It can come from
We
the
said
damn
it.
cartoon. It can come
We
from the
said
damn
it.
clinic poo. So y'all need to chill on that thing. Yeah.
We
They need
we
to chill
said
on
that.
that thing. Yeah.
All right,
We
so
said that. We said that.
guys, we have come to the end of this show tonight, and I'm gonna be doing a special fundraiser here sometime this month before the month ends.
Right.
I gotta get a software that I need to buy. It cost me like $500 to change the whole royal family thing, and I gotta come here and do a fundraiser here
Man,
one of these days.
one out there can buy that thing, man. So no can just get fair. Say, hey, my man, take the 500 go buy that thing. You can be that's only there for us.
Yeah, so
You think we stealing current yet?
yeah, so I'll come by here and do a fundraiser. I will just do a post on my page. I need ten artists. Just give me $100 to see what are going to work. I did it
Yeah, try
before,
that.
and four artists came and gave me and they donated. I needed some lighting in the studio, and that's why everything look different now. And I will need more than this. So I'll do a post. When the weekend I pay you a weekend next weekend.
I mean, everybody,
Next.
it varies, my man. Everybody have different pay period. Some people get
Right.
paid salary.
Yeah,
Right.
okay. Yeah, I'll do a post and
Do it
I'll
at the
do a
beginning
post.
of the month, the end of the
Don't
month,
begin
or the
people can pay
beginning.
rent, but in the middle of that time you can play with money.
No, not
Right.
just forget about January because we just did Christmas thing. So let's
Taxes.
see.
Taxes
The
coming.
middle
Taxes.
let's do it in March. Let's do it in
Like
March.
the end
Or
of
February
February.
ending. February
The end
End
ending.
of
of
February.
February to February
Yeah,
to
because
March.
everybody do
Let's do it.
that tax in February, first February end. Probably the
Yeah.
last week in February I'll drop it.
Right.
I need artists just donate $100 to Royal Family to see some good guys. I got some good people that don't want to come on the show that help me buy. One time I need a one shoe. I put a shoe picture. I said I need someone to buy it. 2 person. One guy just pay for it. Boom. Then I
That's
need an
good.
iPad. I said I need an iPad for the studio. 2 person pay for it. I was done. When I no noise.
But man, the next show, let's invite one Liberian artist from Liberia. Invite somebody. Try to see. Maybe you can bring Dance on the show.
Right.
Yeah,
Invite
yeah.
Dance, or
Because of
maybe
the
you can.
election, that's why we're waiting
Yeah.
for after election now. Everybody cool down.
Yeah, let's try to
Yeah.
get it. Let's get few people. If we can send in the data, we'll send the data. Let it come on the show.
But the
Let's get
thing is
that
that we
info.
gotta change the timing because they can be sleeping at this time. It's like 3 in the
We'll do it
morning.
on a Saturday. Saturday. You can do it on Saturday
Yeah,
during the
midday. That's
daytime.
how it is. Like 10 o'clock a.m.
Yeah.
in the morning, 10 or 11 o'clock.
Right.
That'd be
Right.
good.
But
Yeah. I
man, we
mean,
don't necessarily have to change the timing. If the person really want to come on the show, they will
they will
make up
do it.
that time. They will make up that time to
So
wake up
I on it. I on
and
it
yeah,
come on the
1 hour
show.
really. 1 hour
because
Right.
nine
because
o'clock, 9 o'clock should be there. I know 4 in the morning to them because we have
I
five
think
hours
so.
now.
no, it's not 4, man. It's
Yeah,
maybe like
3 a.m., 2
10,
or
11,
3 a.m.,
12, about two in the morning, something like that.
2 or 3 a.m. in the morning. So, but we'll see what we're gonna do if they can stay in that time. Then we'll bring it in the daytime on a Saturday.
We could do it earlier, like 6 p.m. our time. 6 p.m.
Oh
That'll
yeah,
give
yeah.
you like,
And
yeah, like 11
I
o'clock.
would like for us to bring one producer. They call him Extreme Beat. I've been working with this young cat.
Oh, I know you very well.
He's a songwriter as well. He's a
He's in
programmer. He's a
Ghana right now, right?
guitarist. He's in Ghana.
Yeah, we spoke
We like
yesterday.
to we can bring him on one show on one of the show and we can
Right.
hear his he got a lot of good thing in there. He's a
Yeah.
young guy. I
But he
know
been
we
on Royal
had
Family before.
Jasmine
I
here
brought him here
before.
before. I brought him here
Oh, okay,
before.
okay,
When he
okay,
made
okay, okay.
how they call it, Eugene Falcon.
We're
We
using
say,
Fagon stuff. Okay.
yeah, I brought him. Eugene got there. Eugene said, why I didn't call him? And I brought him on the show. But anyway, guys, y'all get a departing message.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
this your boy Mizanic. I'm currently promoting my album still, The Love for Mama Africa 2. Everybody go check out Buffet. It's almost at 400,000 views. Slow grind is better than no grind. We there. But yeah, everybody check me out. You know, international artist in Charlotte, North Carolina. So thank you, Victor, for bringing me on again.
Okay.
What's up? You already know, man. This your boy Tower G. Hey, every artist out there, entertainers, whosoever, you into this Liberian music industry, this platform is for you. Victor got this platform for us. Let us all come here. Let us all come here and talk our talk. You know what I mean? It's no anything you say here is just for yeah. There's no like beef, no whatever I just said. I ain't got no issue with anybody and stuff like that. So I just want to make that clear. But this is the platform. Let's make use out of this, and then your boy is back in the studio. Well, always been in the studio. So the new EP will be out soon. Um, New episode. So everything I've been doing now is what we're talking about the Afrobeat sound, the Amapiano sound. It's a new episode. You're gonna get every little bit up in there. There will be a low where my upgrade sound, everything will be there. That's why I said new episode, Tower G. So just keep a lookout.
Tower G, Eloy, one of your music doesn't have copyright. The one thing I know of.
Which one?
The married one doesn't have a copyright.
It does.
It does?
Yes.
You can
All
copyright
my
on it.
songs. Mario's on the Save the Culture
But you,
album.
you, you know I took it down
You took married. Yeah. So why did you take it down?
because Facebook come up with a red big ink. He said, Mr. Jones, that violation copyright. As soon as I see that red thing, so then
That was
when I play the
that was
music,
whose song?
it just turn yellow.
That
They're
was
not
whose
too
song?
important. But when it
Because
turn red,
I think it should be under 1 minute. I think that's
And
why.
just Victor, don't add no videos to the thing. Add the link under the post so
no,
people
I'm
could
talking
go watch
about
it.
playing music live in general.
Oh,
So
okay.
now I'm not doing it no more. I'm playing no
Right.
music live again
Yeah,
because
I noticed they took it down. Mario does have a copyright, and then I mean I know
they took it down. Mhm.
sometimes it might seem like we don't want promotion, but it's to promote us.
It's to protect you.
protect us because
Protect. Yeah,
you never know where this thing gonna end up, who this thing
that's
can
true.
gonna land in.
Yeah.
People will try to steal your work, will try to do this, and I mean all my stuff. That's why I don't just release this. I got over 100 songs. I don't just release songs because it gotta be released right and it gotta be the right one. You know what I'm saying?
Who
So
you distribute with? TuneCore?
I
TuneCo.
can I
I've been
can
with TuneCo.
I can only come and play everybody music. Right after the show, I delete the whole thing. That's the only thing Facebook can come for me. But when
Yeah,
I
on
leave it
a,
there,
I think it should be on a 1 minute. You know, on TikTok, my
uh-huh.
new song Soulmate. I released Soulmate in November or stuff like that. But that was around my anniversary. TikTok took my own song down from on my page
Damn, that's
because
crazy.
it
Wow.
was above 1 minute.
Right.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I'm
even
like,
some people that dance to my song, when they go
yeah,
back to that thing, they can't hear the song, the song muted.
Yeah, they can mute it. They
it's
can mute.
muted in certain region. Those are some of
Right.
the things we need to talk on. How
Uh-huh.
can we? How can I don't know? If they have to do with some kind of database, something. Liberia, that particular region, that whole region.
Oh, need that or nothing.
There's certain yeah. There's no. You try to release your song like I was promoting on YouTube recently. I cannot. You know how you look for your discography or something like that, demographic, your demographic, that
Right.
who English, eh? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, geographical, whatever it is, like the area,
demographic.
the region you're
Right,
from, right?
right,
There's no option for Liberia. There's
That's
no
true.
option for Sierra Leone. You got Nigeria, you got Ghana. So you telling me I can only people from Ghana and Nigeria can see my work from Africa. And you got
right.
Ethiopia, you got Kenya, you got all the other African countries. But when it comes to Liberia, there's no placement.
Yeah, because fighting war.
I mean, there's something can be done. Something can be done. Something can
Okay.
be done.
All
I
right,
don't know
guys.
how. That's the work. That would be the work of whosoever going to be the president for the Liberian the embassy. How you call it? The
Yeah,
ambassador, the
yeah,
culture
Liberian
ambassador,
music.
yeah,
the culture
culture.
Liberian music. Yeah.
ambassador. That's some work for them. That culture
Right.
ambassador. That's something that they really have to look into.
They
You
gotta
know.
research a lot. They gotta research a lot. And yeah, man.
All
Yeah,
right,
man.
guys. We'll come back
Pick
again next
up.
week again, and we'll see. Thank you guys for coming, man.
No
No
problem.
problem. Take care.
All right, thank you.